How's everybody doing? Welcome to week 7 of Into the Light, as well as the seasonal finale for Season of the Wish of Lightfall in Destiny 2. How's everybody doing? Hope you had a great week 6, but now it's time to dive into the various weekly rotators, see what new quests there are, as well as check out the new Pantheon triumphs. So starting off with the weekly rotators, shall we? First off, over in the Vanguard playlist, the current Grandmaster is the Birthplace of the Vile, with the weapon being the Undercurrent grenade launcher. Over in Crucible, the new territory playlist is still active, as well as having Mayhem this week. And then for this weekend, it is also double Trials rank. So if you want to save up engrams for the final shape, now is the time. Whoop. Next up, we have over in Seventh and Thorn World, the current weekly rotating raid is the Valid Disciple. So if you still want to get your Collective Obligation, or if you're missing any of the crafted weapons from here, now is the time to farm them out. Over in the Eternity, not Eternity, Legends tab, my bad. It is the Prophecy Dungeon. So if you want to grind for any of those new Prophecy weapons with their, origin trait. And then the exotic weapon this week is Presage, as well as, per usual, 0 Hour and Whisper of the Worm. The current Lost Sector is over here on EDZ, and it's up here in Sunken Owls at the Quarry. And then the Eternal Overload for the week is going to be over here in Ishma Park, with the current daily Vex Incursion Zone being over here in Zephyr Concourse. Alright. As far as new quests go, for 801, you can get the Outbreak Refined 2 for the Outbreak Perfected Pulse Rifle. And also, while you're here in this area, you can also start off the quest for the weekly Archie, on where he's going to be at this week. And then over in the Helm, it's the seasonal finale with Veiled Threats, so you'll want to head over here and go to the Hollow Projector to talk to Osiris. Alright. That is all of that. As far as Pantheon is concerned, let's head on over to here. It's going to be in... And with the final week of we have Deed Destroyed. Complete all encounters in the Pantheon Nezarec Sublime. So Golgroth, Caretaker, Macrocosm, Atriax, Oryx, Rolk, Riven of 1,000 Voices, and Nezarec. All of these encounters will be at a -20 light level, or also known as Contest Modifier. It's a good way to practice for your day 1, or I guess 40-hour window, contest mode for the upcoming raid for Final Shape. And then we have At the Zenith to complete all the encounters with the highest score, or in Platinum time. And that will grant you the Godslayer Bat Player Seal as well, if you want to go ahead and grab all those. Alright, then lastly, we have the Eververse stuff for Bright Dust over on the first page. We have the Rocket Stomp emote from Haunted. Just to pop some fireworks off. We have the Powerful Statement weapon ornament for Loaded Question. We have the Dreaming Shimmer transmat effect from Plunder. The Amethyst Bloom from Hunted. Then the Transcendental Ambition from Seraph. Over on the Breakfast page, we have the Cowbell from Dawn. Because we always need more cowbell. We have the Symmetrist Habit from Black Armory. The Simulation Ghost Shell from Dawn. We then have the Exosporganian ship from Haunted. We then have the Omen of Saturn, Sparrow from Plunder, for those of you Telesto followers. Then we have the Augmented Apotheosis weapon ornament for Divinity, to give your weapon a very Neomoonin vibe. And a great weapon of choice for the upcoming Final Shape raid, probably. We then have the Time Loss Projection from Witch. Next, we have the Metropolitan Acoustics shader from Forsaken for a lot of green. And shaders still shade weapons, it seems, exotics. We have the Vibrant Medusa shader from... I can't remember. We then have the Empirical Imperative shader from Sparif. Then the Spark of Joy shader from Season of the Wish. Then the Past Unearthed Transmat effect from Black Armory. Then the Cabal Shieldbreaker Transmat effect from Dawn. And lastly, the Catch Flight entrance from Hunted. Alright, that is it for Week 7. I'll be returning next week for Week 8 for any of the remaining stuff that comes out. Also, keep in mind that for the remainder of the Into the Light update up until Final Shape, all Brave weapon drops have been increased, and I presume that also means better chances at getting any of the shiny variants of these weapons. So feel free to grind those out. I'll be streaming this live this evening over on Twitch around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. For those interested in checking out the season finale content, as well as watching a few runs of Onslaught to see how the drop rates are. But that is it for this week. I hope you have a wonderful Week 7, and I will see you in the next video for Week 8, everybody. Goodbye.